All right. Okay. Hi, I'm Kate from realfoodrn.com.
And I am Dr. Megan from meganbird.com, and welcome to Drops of Education.
And today we are talking about 3 oils. We're talking about abundance, acceptance, and Australian blue. And we want to do this short so that you don't have to watch a long video. So we are going to start with abundance, which is one of my favorite oils ever. I always have several bottles of this on hand. It combines oils that were used in ancient cultures to attract prosperity and magnify joy and peace. And actually the oils that are in this are orange, frankincense, patchouli, clove, ginger, myrrh, cinnamon, and spruce. So it has this really amazing, like spicy, earthy. When the first time I smelled it, I thought it was really unusual, and then I learned to love it. And now I diffuse it anytime I'm working, whenever there's something that I really want to experience abundance in life in, anything job related, I diffuse abundance, and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Right. Oh. And I think that abundance, what I like about it so much is it kind of reminds me to be grateful for things too. And even though there's an oil on gratitude, but it reminds me to be grateful and just realize that the Lord wants to bless us abundantly. And so it kind of works for me kind of within my prayer life. And it is something, when I was doing some research, it says that the frequency of this oil is similar to our brain. So we can really affect our brain and our brain change. So if we're thinking about it and kind of retraining our brain to think more gratefully, more abundantly, then I feel like just when those scents come in, we kind of can trigger those different neurons.
That's very interesting. I did not know that. I actually want to share a story about that would like solidify that. I was selling a course. I'm not a good salesperson. I was selling a course on my blog that was a very high price point, and I had a really hard time with money. And I really talked myself up, and that's the first time I actually used this oil because I thought I need all the big guns. Like anything I have, I need to use. So I was just sniffing this and like talking myself into reading this script. And prior to doing this, I had tried to sell this course, and I hadn't done well because I kind of talked people out of the sale. I smelled the abundance. I put it on a diffuser necklace. I rubbed it all over myself, and I sold 5 or 6 in a row because I was doing phone calls with people after I opened this bottle. And I called my mentor and I'm like, oh my gosh, you will not believe this. And that was the day that this became my best friend. So I love it. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. So it put my brain where it needed to be to make the sale. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to acceptance. Now, I have the next 2 oils we talk about, I haven't smelled and I don't have. So Kate has the whole oils kit from Silver and Six. So she's going to like take the lead in smelling them and all of that. So when we're doing this, I feel like just because I don't have all of them, I'm learning about some of them and trying to figure out different ways to use the ones I have. And obviously, you're going to place major orders as we go through this with new oils.
I know.
Into acceptance.
Yeah, I mean, like some of these oils I have, and I haven't really used a ton because I got the whole collection, but acceptance is a wonderful one for encouraging feelings of self-worth. And actually, I just learned it can actually help you overcome procrastination and denial. So I think the way that works, again, this works in the limbic system and with the frequencies in your brain. When you're smelling this and thinking about like accepting a situation, that might help you to be able to get over like the blocks that are moving you on. So that in turn will help with procrastination. So these oils that work like mentally are amazing to diffuse and for what they're indicated for on the label, their titles. So that's acceptance.
When we're going through all these emotional oils, all I can think about is that I want to like know everything about the brain and know exactly how they work.
I know, right? Totally.
How exactly does this work?
Geek out. Yes.
Total geek out. And like brings me back to like spinal anatomy from chiropractic school, which was never my strong suit. But when I'm like, if I can apply it to something, that's really cool. I liked acceptance when I was just reading about it, and it can help you kind of move through like changes in your life or big life changes, because that's really hard for some of us too. And once again, just working on that limbic system just to help guide us through some big changes that might be. So I know this one's going in my order.
Yeah.
For January.
Acceptance. I know. Today it should be going in our order because in Minnesota it's like 30 below, and I just need to accept it. That when I go outside, my face is going to freeze and fall off. All right. So the next oil we wanted to talk about was Australian Blue. And to be honest, I have this one. I have not used this for anything. I don't know a whole ton about it. I just know that it's distilled from a cypress tree that's highly prized in Australia. So any of those things that are distilled from like these highly prized plants have a lot of times very high frequencies. Like Hong Kwai is from somewhere in some remote location, but it's a cypress, and I love the cypress for grounding.
And
So
has blue tansy in it. So I'm like, okay, that's where it gets the name Australian blue.
it does?
Yeah, blue tansy and blue cypress.
Oh, blue tansy is the one that everyone loves.
Right.
Because of Valor.
Like, because that's in Valor. With other things, so I feel like that's always my like go-to grounding oil. But we can't get it right now. So I'm like, I gotta like grab Australian blue.
Yes.
It is good for calm and just that balance.
That would be a good one to substitute for Valor. Well, cool. Well, all right. Well, we got through Acceptance, Abundance, and Australian Blue, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.